Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is so weird not to say like, hello beautiful warriors, but you know what? I might even say that in this series too, so I'm gonna start that again. Hello beautiful warriors, my name is Caitlin Parker, and this is my PAH journey with Winrevair. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce that today apparently. This is round 2. Today is September 11th and I am going to be getting my blood drawn. Now the first time around when I got my blood drawn, it went really well and I saw the side effects within about a week and a half. So I am hoping for round 2 I get even better results or just keep continuing with this. I think because I've gotten good results, I don't know if they're going to change my dosage or not, or if they're just going to continue with this dose, because they said they wanted to slowly up my dose, so I may or may not be upping my dose. Right now I'm at the 45 something something, I think they're mLs, I have no idea. I'm just getting my blood drawn today. I'm not even getting the shot, so I don't know why I'm talking about me changing my dose, because that's not what is happening today. Today I'm just getting my blood drawn because they have to check my palates and they have to check one other thing, but of course I have foggy brain from all the medication I'm on and don't remember what it was. I know it starts with an H. Hemoglobin, I think it is. I'm not sure. Anyways, that's what I have right now. The next time you guys will see me is unfortunately getting my blood drawn. But that's okay because I'm okay with getting my blood drawn. And now, since I have gotten the shot, I'm okay with getting the shot too. So this time around, I don't think I will have as much anxiety as I did the last time around. So I'm really happy about that.
All right, little poke.
I am back from taking a shower. Of course I had help from my CNA, but the blood draw went good. My whole hospice visit went good. I'm kind of a little upset right now just with myself. I also struggle from trichotillomania, and that's when you pull out your hair, and it's a type of self-harm. Last week I was just having a really bad day and everything kept getting bad, and I was under so much stress from getting the shot. I finally just had enough. Like, things weren't going my way. I was getting a lot of bad news and a lot of just unfortunate stuff was happening to me, and I had a mental breakdown. I pulled out a bunch of my hair, and so there is a big bald spot on the top of my head. I'm ashamed of it. This is the raw me, and I'm going to share the good and the bad. But I do have a video of a couple years ago of me talking about trichotillomania, and I think about my story. I'm not sure. I've been pulling out my hair since I was 13 and now I'm 24. Here it is. Here's how much I pulled out. So I told you I had a pretty bad pull. As you guys know, my CNA helps me take a shower, and that involves washing my hair. I was kind of anxious the whole time through my other hospice appointment, and my hospice nurse was like, "Are you okay? Why do you feel anxious?" And I just said, like, I feel anxious because of the shower, and she was trying to get me to say why, but I was too ashamed and too embarrassed to say anything to her, so I didn't say anything. All I said was it wasn't because of the CNA at all, it was just because of me and like something that's going wrong with me, because I think that she was worried that I had something, that I was feeling anxious because of my CNA person, but it wasn't that. It was because I had a huge pull last week after I already took my shower, so then this week would be the first time that I had to really tell anybody and I had to show somebody. My last pull was in March, so it's been about 6 or 7 months. I'm not exactly sure, and I don't want to count the months, but it's always hard for me. So that's why I was feeling anxious, because I knew I can't hide my hair from my CNA because she washes my hair. So when I sat down in the shower chair, I immediately started crying, and she was like, "Oh, like, what's wrong?" And I said, "I just had a really bad night." And I pulled out a bunch of my hair, and she was like, "It's okay, we've been here before." And then when I was calming myself down, she had said, "It's okay. okay, it doesn't matter, just kind of stuff like that. But I don't remember what she said because I was in a really bad state. I was just so anxious and so like ashamed of myself. That's what my mind was thinking, because this was before she had seen the spot. I knew how big it was, but she didn't, not yet anyways. So that's all I was thinking about. So while I was taking a shower, during the part where she was washing my hair, I was pretty much crying the entire time, but then I was fine. I calmed myself down and I was okay. And then after the shower was over, normally she blow dries and braids my hair, but I told her that I just wanted her to blow dry my hair today. And the reason I did that was because my mom was in the room and I didn't want my mom to see the bald spot. So I brushed my hair and this is how I had it. But while she was blow drying it, I don't know, my mom was sitting like right in front of me, so I don't know if my mom saw anything or not, because she was kind of going like this and I could feel her like moving my hair around, and if you move my hair around just slightly you can see the bald spot. So that's why now I have to be really careful with my hair and how I part it, because this is my normal part, but if I have that, it's obvious, so I can't have my hair like this anymore. But you know, like, it's never fun being around people or just having to explain to people that you pulled out your hair, because I am still ashamed that I do it, but I can't hide it from my CNA, so she was going to find out. But anyways, as you guys could see, I got my blood drawn. So today is Wednesday. Tomorrow I will be getting my test results back. Then my hospice nurse will tell me if I have a green light to order the Winrevair or if I can't order it. So yeah, tomorrow she'll text me back with the results and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the green light. So then on Friday I will have to call CVS and order my Winrevair, and that is something that I am not looking forward to, because I already struggle with having to order my regular medication and I think it's going to be hard to order. I'm not sure, so we'll just see how things go. Today is September 18th and it is time for my second Winrevair shot. My doctors and the hospice nurse really wanted me to order the Winrevair, which is good. I had no issue with that. I already ordered my other PAH medications, so I thought I was gonna have to order this anyways because it's going through CVS. I had to do it on Friday, September 13th, because they wanted the Friday before I get the shot. So I ordered it, everything was fine. It actually was a lot smoother to order the Winrevair than it is when I order my ambrisentan and tadalafil, which blew my mind. That conversation with the CVS person, I don't know if it was just that CVS worker who was just really good and really calm and it was just a really easy phone call, or if it's just that medication is just easy to order. I don't know, because with my ambrisentan or tadalafil, I'm not sure exactly which one I take, that every single month I have to go through this thing where they tell me you can't get pregnant because there's high risk and all that blah blah blah. I've been on those medications since I was 8. When I got my first period I was in middle school, so whatever age you are in 7th grade, that's when I got it. So let's just say like around 13 I had to start having that conversation with the CVS people. So since the age of 13, my mom did order it when I was 13. I started ordering my medication when I was 18 because that was starting to be my responsibility. So from 13 to 18 my mom had to listen to that every month. I really feel bad for her. Well, I don't know if they would have a talk with the parent. I don't know, because I don't know if she said like I'm the mom, because there is an option, like you can say you're either the patient or the caregiver. So even to this day my mom could still order my meds, but she doesn't. That's my responsibility. So I don't know if she had to have that. It's not a talk. They have a little script that they have to say, and I hear it literally once a month, every single month, and have since I was 18, and I'm 24 right now. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 7 years I have been listening to the same speech. Since I was 13, I have known I can't get pregnant and I can't have my own kids. So 13 to 24, I don't need to have that conversation or that talk. I don't know why I keep saying conversation. I don't need to speak to a special person every single time, because I think that they can have my history of when I ordered it, but I don't know. that's just something that like irks me, because I have to talk to the CVS person to order my medication, and then after that they have to put me on hold to speak to another person just so they can read that pregnancy risk and all of that, because I have a CVS account online. So I'm like, you know what, you can like just put that on a tab that says that, or see that I have been on this medication since I was 13. So like I think that there should be something when patients are doing this for a long run or a long period of time. They should just have like a little tab that says that, so you can hear the risk. Because also when they send you the medication, when you open it up, you have a piece of paper, I'm pretty sure it says the exact same thing that they said. So, and then you have to talk to that person. They gave me the spiel, everything, blah blah blah, for about 2 minutes, and then my conversation is over. I wasn't planning on talking about that. I don't know why I brought that up, but that's just something with a chronic illness that it's just one of those like extra steps that it's just like, I know why they have to do that, and obviously it's for legal reasons that they have to do that, but it's just annoying. If you have a chronic illness, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you probably just think I'm complaining. But I think even if you don't, they read the exact same script. In my mind, I could probably, like, I can't say it from word to word, but when they start speaking, I know exactly what they're gonna say, because they say it to me once a month for, I don't even want to do the math, like years. Anyways, with that being said, I forgot exactly what I said before that. This is really hard for me because I used to have a really good memory, and that was one of my really good qualities. And then I don't know if it's the morphine or the Xanax, or it's probably both, honestly, but it has caused my memory to be so bad, and it makes me so frustrated because like I had a good memory. Like I've always had a good memory, and now the last year it just keeps getting worse and worse, and it's really frustrating. I'm not gonna lie, it is frustrating to have a bad memory, but that's something that they said a side effect is going to be memory loss. That's just one of the side effects. It's just annoying, honestly, because like I need to take the morphine and Xanax, so like I don't need to, but it helps. I'm just gonna stop talking. So I ordered the Winrevair on the 13th, got it yesterday, the 17th, which that's a story in its own. I have a therapy appointment at 3 o'clock every Tuesday, and so I got onto my therapy call. We were about a minute in, and then I got an email that said your Winrevair got delivered, and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. So I had to tell my therapist, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, like I have to go grab that, because it was light rain. First of all, I don't want it to get wet. When it gets delivered, it's supposed to go right into the fridge, and I don't want to mess any of that up, because obviously this is new to me. This is only my second shot. So that's exactly what I did. So that took 10 minutes out of my therapy, but I was also really proud of myself because I handled it really, really good, because also I have been really highly sensitive. I will cry like that. So that was one thing I was really proud of, and I even told my therapist and my mom. My therapist, I said, I'm proud because I went through all of that and I didn't get overwhelmed. I didn't panic. I didn't cry. I just did what I had to do, try to do it fast, continue my therapy. And then when I called my mom, I told her the exact same thing. I'm like, you're gonna be proud of me. And I said why, because honestly, today's Wednesday, but since probably Saturday, I've been in such a great mood, and on Monday I was in such a great mood. It was awesome. So I have been like mentally good. So that's why I reacted to that. So that's why I'm proud of myself that that's how I handled it. If I was having a bad mental day, I would have cried, and I would probably be thinking about that the entire therapy. And instead I did what I had to do and then continued with therapy, and I didn't cry during therapy. And I haven't done that for like the last couple months. So I was also really proud of that. And at the end of the session, I told my therapist, you know what, this has been a really good talk, because this is the first time that I can remember for a couple months that I have not cried during therapy. And she was like, yes, I did notice that, and I also noticed that we were able to laugh a little bit. That made me really happy. So that's how I know I'm in a good headspace. Anyways, today is September 18th, and in about 30 minutes my hospice nurse is going to come, and I'm going to be getting my second Winrevair shot. Right now I am feeling really positive and really happy, because the first shot, my pain was barely there. It was just like a little prick. In the video before this, I know I said from like a 1 to 10, it was a 0.5. It was literally, I barely felt it. So going into today, I have less anxiety than I did going to the first time because I'm getting the same dose. I know from the first round it was a little poke and I barely felt it. I didn't have any side effects, and that within a day I was feeling better. By the weekend I had a senior shoot, and not once during that day did I get out of breath. And that includes me walking to the car, that includes me walking to the camper and going up those stairs. If you guys have been watching my YouTube videos, you guys would know that that was one of the reasons why I couldn't live in the camper, was because I could not physically go up those stairs every single day. So being able to go up those stairs and not get out of breath was mind-blowing. And then during the session I didn't get out of breath at all, which I haven't been able to do since I don't know when. Because I always get out of breath. And even while I'm talking to you, I'm speaking really fast, and this is normally how fast I talk, and I'm not having to take a break just to slow down my heart rate, just to take a deep breath. So senior session. So that senior session, I did not get out of breath once, and that's when it finally hit me, this Winrevair is working. I haven't felt this good in a few years. I was talking to my therapist about this yesterday. I'm probably since 2021, because that's when bad things started to happen, from 2018 to 2021. But also I was born in 2000. It was when I was 18 and 21. From that time period, that's where I went back to. That was incredible, and it's an incredible feeling. That's what I have to hold on to. So when I get the shot, that's what's gonna go through my mind, is it's gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay, remember how good you feel. Right now I'm really positive. I think I'm gonna have a little bit anxiety because the reality has not really set, but I think once she gets the kid out, and once I'm actually getting the dose, I'm obviously going to be a little anxious, just because I always am. I mean, I've been getting my blood drawn since I was 8. I know what's going to happen, but I still get kind of increased heart rate, I would say. And that's from a blood drawn. And I've been getting a blood drawn, like I said, since I was 8. And this is my second shot of Winrevair. So I have to also remember that too. Anytime I get a shot, because I have terrible, terrible memories of getting shots, and I have PTSD from that. I'm doing good right now. I'm feeling happy. I'm just going to wait till my parents come, wait till my hospice nurse comes, and the next time you guys see me, I will be getting my second dose of Winrevair.
Doesn't have any scar tissue built up. You've got a couple of different sites here, so why don't I go kind of right here?
Yeah, okay? I think last time you told me that I have more scar tissue on this side.
Yeah, so if I come a little bit lower away from that, and we're using our heat pack, hopefully we won't make any of that continue to grow.
I have used
vitamin E. Oh, that vitamin E?
Yeah.
Little poke. A little bit more liquid this time. Did you feel it more this time with more fluid to go in?
No, it's the same.
Okay.
All right, today is September 25th. It has been 1 exact week since the last time you guys saw me, from when I got my second dose of Winrevair. The first couple of days were fine. Again, I really haven't had any symptoms. On Sunday, I had a barbecue with some of the family on my mom's side, and I was outside for about 6 hours, I think, even probably longer than that, and it was just a lot. Now I'm kind of just in the foggy fatigue zone right now. Yesterday I was having a really hard time focusing, and when I was trying to read, all the words were going into a different color, and they were just moving off the page. I think just the stress of this week, because it's also Chloe's birthday week, a lot of the stuff I planned has gone wrong, so that's not making it any better. But just medical wise, I feel very fatigued and forgetful, having trouble focusing, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'm not wide awake. I have to go back to bed sometimes, not every day, but just sometimes. This morning I did have to go back to sleep. Yeah, I don't know, the shot did not hurt at all. It was fine, and I was fine pretty much right now. I don't even know if this is just from the shot or if it's just a normal PAH symptoms, because like I said, I go through my bad days and I go through my good days. So I think right now I was having bad symptom days, because really even during that barbecue I was able to walk around, but then just like having to talk and having to like sit down in 90-degree weather, most of those people I haven't seen or even talked to, was just really uncomfortable. So I think that was more of my fatigue that day, is just like mental fatigue. And now since that day's gone, it's been physical fatigue as well, because I'm an introvert, so I don't like talking. Even to like family members that I talk to all the time, I have a hard time talking to them. So I definitely don't like talking to people I haven't seen in years. But I guess this was it for round 2 of my Winrevair. I am so happy that I haven't had any side effects. I don't know if I said this, and if I did said this, I'm gonna cut this out, and this is just my opinion, but I think one of the reasons why I'm not getting side effects is because whatever the drug they're using for Winrevair or whatever it's helping inside your body, I think my body extremely needed it, and now that that medication is in my body and it's helping my body, I think that I'm not getting any side effects because my body desperately needed that. Now I don't have any medical people like backing that up. That's just my theory, because on my group chats I have barely read people not having any side effects, and I've had 2 shots and 0 side effects. So I might have just been at that point down the road that I needed this medication. I am very thankful that I was put onto it. So here's to round 2.
I just got my Winrevair delivered to me, and I never showed you guys what it actually looks like when it comes in the package, so I'm going to show you guys this real quick. But it comes in this little like foam case or whatever you're going to call it, foam chest IDK. And then it comes with 4 ice packs to keep it extra cold. And I know I'm being sarcastic, but honestly I am glad that it comes with ice packs, because during the summer when it's 103 degrees outside and my package is sitting in there from like 7 a.m. Right now it's about 2:15. So for several hours in that heat, in like 103 degrees heat, I'm going to be glad that it comes with ice packs. Then you just open it up. I'm covering my address and it says Winrevair, and it's a 45 milligram vial. I just put this in the fridge because it has to be refrigerized. Don't know if that's a word or not, but it has to be in the fridge until tomorrow, because tomorrow I will be getting my 3rd shot. And then when my hospice nurse comes over tomorrow, she comes over at 2, so then I have to take this out about 1:30. She can prepare it when she comes over. I just wanted to show you like the packaging, I guess, that it comes in. I don't even know if this is helpful or not. I may or may not show you guys this tomorrow. I get embarrassed filming in front of people during like certain times. Like obviously I film a lot with my family, but even then like some things I get embarrassed filming about, and I think this is probably going to be one of them. Really all that's inside is the kit for it, but that was it for now. I just wanted to show you guys what it came like in the mail. Alright, I put it in the fridge, and I didn't know on the side of it, it actually tells you what comes in the package. So if you guys want to pause and read this, you guys can. That is everything that comes inside of it. And also, while I have the camera out, I do want to come on here and say that I know I was going to show you guys my journey throughout it, and my original plan was I was going to show you like every single shot that I got and like what went through that. And I did that for my 1st and 2nd shot, but I had the exact same reaction. So then when I got my 3rd blood drawn, I did not show that, and I don't think I'm going to show my 3rd shot, but I think I'm just going to keep you guys updated if things start changing, or if I have some more positive things to say and more negative things to say. Just keep you guys in the loop, but not exactly show you guys everything for every single shot, because it's just going to get repetitive and boring, because I do get this shot every 3 weeks. But I do have some things to inform you guys on, since I did get the 2nd shot, and then tomorrow I will be getting my 3rd shot. I have noticed that a couple of days before my shot, about 3 days before my shot, I do start to notice that I do get out of breath more often, like more quickly. Like I slowly start to go back to how I was before I got my 1st shot. So you kind of do know when you're about due for another shot because your old symptoms start to come back. So that is one thing that I don't know if I have told you guys, but that is something that I have noticed. So I wanted to share that with you because for both the first and second injection, I did have the same reaction where I got it. I didn't have any side effects and I felt really good, and I was able to again increase my walking ability and not get out of breath as quick. And actually, one day when I was sitting on the toilet, kind of a TMI, but something important for patients, and this is actually really exciting if you have a chronic illness or if you have PAH, and if you don't, then just get excited for me because honestly, this is exciting. I have been struggling for a long time with my feet being purple, so my feet and my legs being the color of purple or blue sometimes because I don't get enough oxygen to my feet. A week and a half ago, I went to the bathroom and my feet, not only were they pink, but both my feet and my legs were pink. Sorry, like it chokes me up because of how excited I get because I haven't been able to say those words in such a long time. Years and years, I haven't been able to say those words. That's why I started to wear pants and I stopped wearing shorts because I started getting anxiety and panic attacks seeing my legs because it sucks seeing your legs purple like that. So that was a big, sorry, that angle really sucks because I'm holding up the camera, but these are happy tears. These are not sad tears. I'm so happy that I was able to say that and just look at that because that's why I wear sweatpants. So I didn't have to see that because physically seeing my legs being purple would send me into an anxiety and panic attack because I couldn't handle it. My legs and feet shouldn't be that color. I was so excited that I even sent that to my mom and dad and I'm like, look mom, my feet and legs are purple and I'm so happy. And they both said that they were both happy as well. So that was just a little celebration. It wasn't a little celebration. It was a big celebration that I had. But that's one big thing. Not only me getting some of being able to breathe a lot better back, but also the coloring in my feet and legs. I got that back too. So I'm very, very thankful for that. I'm still wearing sweatpants because I don't know if that was just like a one-time thing or not. I don't think it is. Whew. Now I'm kind of at a brain fog. I don't really know what to say right now or how to end this because I kind of got sidetracked. Yeah, so that was showing you guys what the medicine comes in, like what the box comes in, what I have to do. I have to refrigerate it, and then tomorrow when my nurse comes, I have to get it out 30 minutes before I get the injection to make sure it goes up to room temperature, and then I should start to feel better. Well, not exactly feel better, but just be able to breathe a lot better. But also, it's been really smoky outside this week, so that has not helped my breathing at all too. So that could also be something too. I think that's it for now.